This is called 2 Cent Check. I've been writing songs for years and years. I got pretty good according to my ears, so I paid the studio and band in cash. I sent the demos to every major label with the goal of being able to make a handsome living from my craft. Now could you imagine my surprise when 6 months passed without a reply? I tried to figure how to better self-promote. Now some streaming plans are free to try, so I signed with Slacker and Spotify. 1 month from rags to riches, here I go. Well, I stream my songs both day and night to build a future big and bright, and I check the mailbox every single day. And once out of a clear blue sky, a certain letter caught my eye. My hand shook as the envelope fell away. Yeah, I got a 2 cent check and I was on my way. I'm gonna make it to the top. A 2 cent check ain't a lot of pay, but I wasn't gonna stop. And at the going rate, I didn't quit my job, but the rush went on for days. First time a 2 cent check came my way. So I told my buddies, here's what you do. You gotta make a playlist of all my tunes. Be sure to check the box so it repeats. Now you don't have to listen all the time. Could you help me get your friends in line and help me generate some buzz in this industry? Well, as the weeks and months went by, I pestered friend and foe alike, and I focused on the campaign constantly. And sure enough, just like I planned, those royalties started rolling in. Yes, all those pretty pennies come to me. Yeah, I got a 2 cent check in February, another one in May. A 2 cent check sometime in August and around Thanksgiving Day. And at the going rate, I didn't quit my job, but the rush went on for days. Every time a 2 cent check came my way. And now I get a 2 cent check every February, another one in May. A 2 cent check sometime in August and around Thanksgiving Day. And at the going rate, I won't quit my job, but the rush, it never fails. Every time a 2 cent check comes in the mail. Every time a 2 cent check comes in the mail. I'm very fortunate in that I never had to tackle too much in the way of unemployment. But so that's what this song is about. This is called Out of Workin Man. And though I know there are women as well, I'd like to dedicate this to all the federal workers who have found themselves out of work. This is called Out of Workin Man. If we just stay inside and huddle close around the stove, empty out the pantry 'cause we're hungry and we're cold. And if we gut the icebox and raid the cellar shelves, might make it through this winter and up and feed ourselves. We'll fetch the cigar box that's hidden underneath the bed. Start peeling off the 20s until all of them are spent. Sell off Graham's jewelry, Dad's guitar, and my old truck. Say goodbye to anything that might be worth a buck. You could say I'm getting desperate, things are looking bad. Everything we worked for might become all that we had. And I'm not blaming anyone, I'm just doing what I can. That's how the world is working for this out-of-working man. This is the Johnny Cash part right here. You just wait until you got it, you know? Well, if we don't catch pneumonia and our hearts all keep a beat, no broken bones round here and no frostbite feet. 'Cause if we have to see the doc, we've got no way to pay. One ride in an ambulance, they're gonna take our house away. You could say I'm getting desperate, worked for might become all that we have. And I'm not blaming anyone, I'm just doing what I can. That's how the world is working for this out of working man. No way am I giving up, I'm not giving in. I'm not sitting back and waiting for the world to end. Well, I got you, and you got me, the kids still got us too. That's got to be enough to see this till this winter's through. Time to rally, time to pray, and tighten up our belts. I'll just keep on shoving till this snow finally melts. You could say I'm getting desperate, things are looking bad. Everything we work for might become all that we have. And I'm not blaming anyone, I'm just doing what I can. That's how the world is working for this out of working man. Yeah, that's how the world is working for this out of working man. I'm sure some of you have heard this next song too, by its introduction. I think there are a lot of songs in the world, a lot of love songs, that are basically, I think we ought to get together. And then I think there are a lot of love songs in the world that are about, I think we're about done here. This one's right down the middle. I hope there's room in the world for a song that says, we just need to work on this a bit. This is called We Need. Well, it's turned cold as ice. It was a warm sunny day. Quite a change in the weather, but it's not okay. From balmy to frosty, between you and I, we could warm up this house. Can we see eye to eye? Please start the talking, I'll start the listening. I want to hear what you say, and then I'll do some talking. I ask that you listen. We are not on the same page, and we may not agree, but we might understand. Find a way we can deal with the issue at hand. But we need some talking, and we need some listening, and we need some healing today. Oh, our sweet has gone sour, and our songs turn to blues. My life's not worth a living when we're out of tune. Can you tell me your troubles, and I'll tell you mine? We can find harmony, but we need to try. I'll start the talking, please start the listening. I trust you will hear what I say, and then you'll do some talking. I promise I'll listen. Let's get back on the same page. And we may not agree, but we might understand. Find a way we can deal with the issue at hand. But we need some talking, and we need some listening, and we need some healing today. Yeah, we need some talking, and we need some listening, and we need some healing today. Oh, drink water, they say. Thank you for your patience. I go to a lot of open mics. Well, not a lot. I go to some open mics. One of the ones that I really like is the one that gives you a prompt. You go in for the evening, and they maybe mention a word or a phrase, or maybe even a sentence or a concept. And then they come back and they say, come back in a month and play us the song you wrote based on that prompt. Well, this particular open mic, the word of the month was blood. So you can imagine what they did with that. What I did with it is that I twisted that in my mind. See, I am a sufferer of what's called needle phobia. So I would like to dedicate this to all the healthcare professionals in the world who have to deal with people like me who need to be sitting down, if not lying down. Yeah, you know the drill. So this is Needle Phobia, and this is in the key of B. I've never written another song. I never have. Okay. They call it needle phobia, the phrase can make me cringe. I can't stand the sight of any needle or syringe. No, I don't have a problem with cuts or broken bones. But you can leave them jabbers on the shelf or I'm in my danger zone. See, I might sweat, I might faint, maybe even worse. I'm truly terrified 'cause needle phobia is my curse. Well, once I gave a pint of blood for a friend I used to know. I got a juice box and a cookie and hours of vertigo. This condition causes me to blurt my fantasies out loud. The phlebotomist was not amused, nor was she aroused. See, I might sweat, I might faint, maybe even worse. I'm truly terrified 'cause needle phobia is my curse. Well, we better change the subject, 'cause I am feeling sick. I'd rather talk about religion or even politics. Don't mention hypodermics, there's no turning back. I might hyperventilate or have a heart attack. Oh, I might sweat, I might faint, maybe even worse. I'm truly terrified 'cause needle phobia is my curse. Now, let's see if I can install this device without scratching anything. Look at that. Life has many stumbling blocks, and this song is about no one in particular, but it does happen. This is called A Little Something. I need a little something to wake me from the deep. I need a little something else to help me get to sleep. Could use a little something now to help me stay awake. I need a little something just to get me through the day. I want a little more, a little something all the time. It only takes a little bump and then I'm feeling fine. How it happens I don't know, but this I've got to say. I don't like the way these little somethings operate. Little something's got a hold and it's not letting go. Little something's got a hold and now it's in control. Just imagine if I tried to walk away. A little something's got some ways of making sure I pay. Like a monkey scratching me, I know I've got to fade. Can you break a little bit of something off for me? Little something's got a hold and it's not letting go. Little something's got a hold and now it's in control. To help me pass the time. Now it takes a little bump and then I'm feeling fine. How it happens I don't know, but this I've got to say. I don't like the way these little somethings operate. Little something's got a hold and it's not letting go. Got a hold and now it's in control. Any Tom Petty fans out there?
Yeah!
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. A few months before Tom Petty passed, he did an enormous tour, which included 2 or 3 nights right here in Berkeley. And I remember it was a warm summer evening, and we had the windows open, and we could hear the show from our home. It was pretty amazing. I didn't realize what a big inspiration and consolation Tom Petty was until he passed away. He passed away on October 2nd, I think, of 2018. And a year to the day later, I wrote this song, which requires a keyboard. Glad I remembered that. I wrote this, a year after he passed. And it's called Tune Up the 12-String, because he wrote songs on 12-string guitar. Well, my world's looking different with a great cloud overhead. It's the start of October, feels like winter instead. I can't say that I knew you, but I felt you knew me. 'Cause the words you would offer brought me comfort indeed. I'm gonna tune up the 12-string, 'cause I'm missing you, and sing all those songs that help me get through the hard times. I'm gonna tune up the 12-string for you. I pulled out all the vinyl, those old tapes and CDs, and it was then I discovered you were right beside me. Through the breakup in high school and the pressures at state, and when I lost my grandpa, you told me I'd be okay. I'm gonna tune up the 12-string, 'cause I'm missing you, and sing all those songs that help me get through the hard times. I'm gonna tune up the 12-string for you. You could find me out at Shoreline or on the hallowed Fillmore floor, but the waiting's never ending, 'cause you don't come around here no more. As you're learning to fly to that room at the top, hear the wildflowers won't blossom and my free fall won't stop. I'm gonna tune up the 12 string, 'cause I'm missing you, and sing all those songs that help me get through the hard times. Can you hear it chime? I'm gonna tune up the 12 string for you. A good friend and songwriter encouraged me. He says, when you're out in the world or even at home, it's your job to look at everything that's going on, because there's inspiration everywhere. And I recently heard a quote from Jason Isbell, who I really respect. And he said a quote that's sticking with me, and it stings a little bit, but he said that if you can't look out the window and see 20 things to write a song about, you're not a serious songwriter yet. Okay. So Kay and I were on vacation, and we had put in our 10,000 steps in the morning, walking through, I think it was Amsterdam. No, it might have been The Hague. Okay, thank you for that correction. I really need that. And we saw this little bistro, and we looked inside, and it looked quite quaint, looked great. So we walked in and sat down, and I picked up a menu, and it was at that time that I realized, really sunk in, that the name of this place was Today and Tonight. That's all I needed. So this is Today and Tonight. I met you in the morning at a coffee house uptown, a macchiato in my hand. You set your latte down. I asked to share your table. Your eyes rose up to mine. You moved your glass and smiled and whispered that was fine. And the sun came up and the sun shone down, and the future looked so bright. Who's the fool but I'm looking forward to today and tonight. Strolled the streets and avenues, the sky held back its rain. Shared a sandwich and a Caesar, sips of Chardonnay. We asked too many questions and we answered honestly. Traded jokes and stories and found a lot of chemistry. And the sun came up and the sun shone down, and the future looked so bright. Who's the fool but I'm looking forward to today and tonight. I walked her to your doorstep, streetlights lit our way. Made a date, kissed your cheek, that was yesterday. And the moon's gone down and the sun's just up, and the future still looks bright. And I'm no fool and I'm looking forward to today and tonight. Today and tonight. Woo! I have one more song for you before I take a break, and we'll have John Ribovich come up here. Now, this song is a special song, and I'm hoping that some of you here, maybe all of you, are still celebrating the St. Patrick's season. It's more than a day, it really is, you know. And I have just enough Irish blood in me to where I'm going to sing this song in my butchered Irish accent. And you are forewarned that the deity will be mentioned in this song, and I don't tend to want to offend anyone. I'm just giving you that heads up. So, and some of you have glasses in front of you. I would encourage you at some point in the song, when the lyric comes around, to raise your glass. I hope you can do that. And I would just, you can sing along, but raise your glass. So say. We got a lot to celebrate and reason for to cheer, for God sends down his blessings all throughout the year. I tell you, take a moment and look around the room and raise your glass to God and thanks for all he's done for you. Oh, raise your glass to God, my friends, for surely we are blessed. Oh, raise your glass to God for all his love and faithfulness. Oh, raise a hoot and hammer, a glass or maybe two. Oh, raise your glass to God and thanks for all he's done for you. It might be filled with water, it could be filled with stout. Whatever you drank, you got to thank the good Lord with a shout. Me wife, she lifts a wine glass, a pint sure works for me. Could be a flute, a bubbly, if that's your cup of tea. Oh, raise your glass to God, friends, for surely we are blessed. Oh, raise your glass to God for all his love and faithfulness. Oh, raise a hoot and holler, a glass or maybe two. Oh, raise your glass to God and thanks for all he's done for you. The grape and grain and flowers grow by the grace of He. His mercies as the water flows by, nothing done by we. I tell you, take a moment and look around the room and raise your glass to God and thanks for all he's done for you. Oh, raise your glass to God, my friends, for surely we are blessed. Oh, raise your glass to God for all his love and faithfulness. Oh, raise a hoot and holler, a glass or maybe two. Oh, raise your glass to God and thanks for all he's done for you. Know your limit, count your rounds, keep yourself upright. Should you be feeling tipsy, then you'd better say goodnight. But until then, oh, raise your glass to God and friends, for surely we are blessed. Oh, raise your glass to God for all his love and faithfulness. Oh, raise a hoot and holler, a glass or maybe two. Oh, raise your glass to God and thanks for all he's done for you. Oh, raise your glass to God and thanks for all he's done for you. Thank you very much.